It's time for a Lion Vision update. We're in Flowers Hall getting set to talk with Missy Tiber, the head coach of the women's basketball team. And, Coach, we're coming off of the big 100-70 win over Shorter. It snapped a 3-game losing skid for us. But more importantly, we got Kiki Gunter back from the concussion, and she combined with Ivy and Emma Wallen to score 75 of our 100 points. I mean, when those three get going like that, we're pretty tough to stop.
Yeah, it was really nice to see. It was great to have Kiki back on the floor and just the difference that she makes for our team on both ends of the court. But that was a great win for us, and it was a great confidence builder, so we can hopefully take the steps necessary now to get back to the team that we've been most of the season.
Ivy and Emma Wallen swept the weekly Gulf South Conference Player of the Week awards. Ivy with Player of the Week, Emma Freshman of the Week. Those two keep pulling in honors, and they're playing their best basketball right now down the stretch when we need them most.
You know, I really think they're just continuing to get better, and that's the thing. They're extremely coachable, and as this year goes on, it's just really nice to see what they have done. And isn't that awesome? I mean, have you ever heard of something like that happening? Player of the Week and Freshman of the Week from the same family. Pretty cool stuff.
And not to mention they're both freshmen, so that makes it even more amazing. One more player to talk about, Coach Savannah Stoltz. She made her second career start Saturday against Shorter, her first start of the season. She made one start a year ago, and she comes into games. She doesn't necessarily light up the stat sheet, but she does a lot of stuff that doesn't really go unnoticed, but just the hustle plays that you can't place a value on.
That's right. Getting to the loose balls, getting some deflections, getting us second possessions by our offensive rebounding. She's fearless. She oftentimes may be one of the smallest kids on the court, but her heart's as big as anyone's, and no ego involved. She just goes out there and does everything we ask her to do.
We're on the road once again this weekend. We'll start with the game with West Georgia Thursday in Carrollton. It's been almost 2 months since we last played West Georgia here in Flowers Hall, a game that we won. But West Georgia did make a late push in the second half, in the fourth quarter, rather, to get back in that ball game. Has much changed with West Georgia since we saw them last?
Preparing our scout, they haven't changed too much. Their personnel is still the same. There's actually a couple kids that are playing less now than they were before, but their personnel all the same. They're going to have a size advantage on us on the interior, so that will pose our biggest challenge for the game, is guarding their interior players.
The women will be on the road with the men in Carrollton. Those games, you can catch both of them on the UNA Lions Sports Network by listening to 97.1 WBCF FM.